Welcome to Summarize Science. Researchers are developing new ways to find life on distant planets using the James Webb Space Telescope. Usually, astronomers look for specific gases in a planet's atmosphere to see if life exists there. However, just finding a gas like methane does not prove life is present because chemistry and climate can change those amounts. To solve this, the authors of this paper created a method to figure out the surface flux of these gases. The surface flux is basically the rate at which gas is being pumped into the atmosphere from the ground. This is important because life-related processes usually produce gases at very different rates than volcanoes or rocks do. They tested this idea using a simulated version of a planet called TRAPPIST-1. This planet is a rocky world orbiting a small, cool star, and it is one of our best chances for finding life. In their simulation, they assumed the planet had a biosphere similar to Earth's billions of years ago. By looking at the simulated light spectrum from the telescope, they were able to detect carbon dioxide and methane. The researchers then used a computer model to work backward from the atmosphere to the surface. They found that they could estimate the amount of methane being produced to within a reasonable margin of error. In their test case, about 80% of the results pointed toward a biological source for that methane. But there is a catch. The ultraviolet light from the host star makes a huge difference. If scientists do not know exactly how much UV light the star is putting out, it is hard to tell how fast methane is being destroyed. This means that studying the stars is just as important as studying the planets themselves. The paper also shows that the presence of gases like oxygen can be inferred even if the telescope cannot see them directly. This happens because different gases are photochemically linked like a giant puzzle. By fitting the puzzle pieces together, a much clearer picture of what is happening on the surface emerges. The study emphasizes that just knowing what is in the air is not enough to claim that life has been found. Researchers have to understand the physical and chemical processes that keep those gases in the atmosphere. Looking ahead, this flux-based approach could be a game-changer for future missions like the Habitable Worlds Observatory. It helps scientists rule out false positives where non-living things mimic the signs of life. This sensitivity analysis shows that even small changes in the star's light can change how scientists interpret a planet's air. Therefore, getting an accurate measurement of the star's energy is just as vital as looking at the planet. The research highlights the need for a total system approach when searching for otherworldly life. In summary, researchers are moving from simple detection to deep analysis of planetary environments. This makes the search for life much more robust and less prone to errors. As telescope technology improves, these models will become essential for interpreting observations in the cosmos. Thanks for watching Summarize Science, and stay curious as we explore the final frontier.